number of my friends this year are senior art majors. For the past couple of weeks, they've been talking about their classmates' work. Some of the projects that they describe are ugly, and that's reasonable, I guess. A lot of art is ugly, really. A lot of art is lazy or sloppy or just plain crappy. These are all legitimate criticisms, really. But the criticism that's more interesting for me is the one about originality. As my friends would have it, many of their fellow artists created things that had been done before. Even in New Media 104, I've heard this said in our own critiques, that a work is unoriginal or that they've seen that done before. But really, I'm left wondering, why is this a criticism, and what is originality, really? This may be most obvious with this kind of art, with digital media. Almost everything we've done has been about recycling others' work and using that as material for something new. In this assignment you're watching, in particular, we're smearing together the highlights of a semester of digital creation into one new piece. And in this we see kind of a striking parallel to the story of Frankenstein. What Victor Frankenstein is doing in creating his creature is bold and new in a way that's obviously problematic, but nevertheless really creative. We're supposed to see this creativity as a dangerous sort of hubris, but I think it's worth considering that even this disastrous, excessive creativity does not simply create out of nothing. Frankenstein utilizes the knowledge he gained from university, but also literally utilizes the body parts he salvages in order to create his creature. The creature he builds by using others' creations and others' growth is not simply the sum of its parts, but in fact something entirely new. The parallel to art might be apparent now, or maybe it isn't. What we do in these sorts of projects, what you're seeing right now, is recycle others' work as material. But all art relies on this, and I don't think there is anything ignoble about using a concept as one of these parts that we're utilizing. What you see coming together here relies basically on defaced religious imagery as the core visual element. This isn't new, and it's definitely not my idea. But my implementation of this same idea that's been done by others creates a work that is itself entirely new. And all art, I think, really works like this. If nothing else, even famous artists cite their influences. Ultimately, there's nothing new or shameful about being unoriginal, as my friends called it. In fact, it might be the only way originality ever comes about.